everyone, welcome back to Trending Now. This is your host Sangamitha, and today's video is going to be very controversial. And I usually don't talk about politics, I don't get into politics too much, but the things that are happening around us is just crazy, so I just had to. But before we do that, please make sure you like, share and comment on today's video, and also subscribe to our YouTube page, Radio 1 International. And let's get started with the first story, which is Sydney Sweeney's American Eagle campaign. Again, I know I'm talking about it for like the third or fourth time now, but I'll give you a quick overview of what this entire backlash and campaign is all about. American Eagle's biggest campaign, they collaborated with Sydney Sweeney, and their slogan was, Sydney Sweeney has great genes. Now, the word genes is a pun there, and they're actually talking about genetic information and not actually genes. And also to confirm this, Sydney Sweeney in the ad, she talks about how genes decide your hair color, your eye color, so there's no denying that pun there. Now, the backlash was instant, literally instant, and it came crashing because they argued that this campaign was using very racially coded language. And to cast someone like Sydney Sweeney, who has blonde hair, blue eyes, she's white, very white supremacist messaging there. And it recently escalated because it has been revealed that Sydney Sweeney is actually a Republican. So the timing just couldn't be worse, and naturally the critics got split into left wing and right wing. Now, American Eagle, they really had the chance to save their asses. They responded and they had the chance to clear the air. But no, this is what they said. The campaign is about her genes, her story. Great genes look good on everyone. The most tone-deaf response I have ever heard. What kind of crisis management is this, American Eagle? Honestly, so bad. But the craziest part is American Eagle's stock value went up by $400 million a day after this campaign was launched. So I guess the marketing worked, but I just don't think it was super ethical. Okay, now here's my take on this. When you're a brand as big as American Eagle and you spend so much money, this is actually their biggest and most expensive campaign yet. When you spend so much of money, millions of dollars on a campaign like this, you can't tell me that they did not know what they were doing. And when you cast someone like Sydney Sweeney, who fits into this Eurocentric beauty standard, you're culturally also making an impact, and that messaging is going to stay. And you really can't just tell me that you're only selling jeans, right? So maybe this was smart marketing from American Eagle's side, but I just don't think this is a really good look on them. American Eagle actually has some really great campaigns from the past. They've cast some beautiful models and they've had beautiful messaging in it as well. So this was just very disappointing. But anyways, let me know your thoughts on this in the comments down below. And let's move on to the next story, which is also super politically charged, and this one is way worse in my opinion. So basically, the White House, on their official Twitter handle, they posted a video of immigrants being handcuffed and getting onto planes. Basically, they were getting deported, and the audio that they used was the Jet 2 holiday audio. I'm speechless. I am just so speechless. And the caption made it so much worse. When ICE books you a one-way Jet 2 holiday to deportation, nothing beats it. How dehumanizing is that? And this obviously faced a lot of backlash. Firstly, from the singer's song who is featured in that audio. Jess Glynn said, "This post honestly makes me sick. My music is about love, unity and spreading positivity, never about division or hate." Now, Zoe Lister, who's the voice actor in this trending audio, she also condemned it. She criticized it as endorsing a nasty agenda. Jet 2 Holidays also commented, and they distanced themselves from this post, and they said that they did not endorse the use of its meme for government policy messaging. And the White House also, they keep defending this meme, they keep defending this post, and it's so ugly, I can't even talk about it. But this was just so dehumanizing to watch, honestly. I was looking at that video, and firstly, it was just so sad that all of those people were getting deported, and to be made fun of like that. Just how degrading is that? How tone deaf is that? Okay, let's get done. Let's be done with all of the heavy, sad news. Let's talk about Smashing Pumpkins coming to India. Yes, so Smashing Pumpkins, they're coming to India for the first time, October 11th and 12th to Bengaluru and Mumbai. I'm so excited. Now the pre-sale is on 5th to 7th August and the general sale is 12th August. So I'm super excited for that. Mark your dates, mark your calendars. And also, speaking of concerts in India, Akon, how exciting is that? November 9th, 14th and 16th, it's Delhi, Mumbai and Bengaluru. Now the general sale dates haven't been announced yet, but when it does, I will let you guys know here on Trending Now. But that was it for today's Trending Now. Hope you guys liked it. If you did, please make sure you like, share and comment on today's video, and also subscribe to our YouTube page, Radio 1 International. And I will see you guys in the next Trending Now.
94.3 Radio 1.